105 K Jams, hip hop and R&B hits. It's your guy Midwest. Check it out. I told you guys, as promised, my guy Pastor Jay is in the building for the artist takeover. Talk to the people.
What's up? How y'all doing? Pastor Jay is in the building today. Here to talk to you and let y'all know about some exclusiveness. You know what I'm saying, and what's going on in my world. You know what I mean, in this world. So I'm glad y'all tuning in. It's always a blessing to be on this side of the ground.
Man, that's for sure, man, because, long as, you wake up and, you can make something happen, hey, you most definitely are in the game. And,
sure.
In any way to start a story, we got to start from the beginning. Can you tell us, a little bit about your background, you yourself, your background and your journey as a community leader, music artist, and minister, how it all began?
Oh, wow, that's a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
But how it all began, man, in 2009 is when I really hit the ground running as far as being a community leader, being a servant to the people, a public servant, and all that. Man, so what happened was when I transformed, my mind and my thinking and my heart and all that into a positive direction, that's when I said, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to be a part of the solution and not the problem. I'm going to be part of building up instead of tearing down. And so since 2009, that's what I've been doing ever since. So now I'm a part of quite a few different nonprofit organizations. I'm the executive director of Black Lives Matter Tulsa Chapter, Seeking the Kingdom Ministries. I'm the founding minister of that as well. So I sit on some advisory boards and some committees and things like that. Member of NAACP, served as legal redress at some point. Man, I can go on and on about a lot of the public service that I do as a community leader. Also, I'm a mayoral appointee for the Sales Tax Overview Committee for the city of Tulsa, which the mayor just had reappointed me to another term at the beginning of this year. So I'm one of the people that oversee if you live in Tulsa, oversee your money, your tax dollars and things like that. We oversee $100 million a year in capital improvement projects. Just making sure we holding things accountable and then being there for the people and being there also, for the city. So that's just some of the things. And then also being a part of the solution as well as when it comes to, our people uniting and things like that. Because I wasn't always, a good boy. So,
right.
So once upon a time, I was part of the problem. You know what I'm saying? And so that's why I know I have some of the answers and solutions now. So being a part of the solution, man, trying to bring people together, stuff like that. So, man, it's just been an interesting journey, and I'm glad it's not been easy, but it's been well worth it, you know what I'm saying? So being a part of things that help people in any shape, form, or fashion, that's what I'm about. I'm about building up, man, and that's what it is,
So when did you start doing music?
Okay, well, as far as on the music thing, man, I started doing music at an early age. At 11 years old is when I first started wanting to rap, trying to rap, you know what I mean? And then I was freestyling for a while, and I got really good at it. I didn't really need to write anything. And then I thought I couldn't write. You know what I'm saying? And I thought it was hard to do, but then once I sat down and wrote, and that song I wrote, first song I wrote was called Gripping the Mic. And it flowed so easy, man. And after that, I was just writing and writing and writing. I'm talking about writing some nice stuff, you know what I'm saying? And so 15 is when I really became far as a writer and best, I would say, professionally recording and, you know what I'm saying, in studios that was quality or whatever, man. And so ever since then, I've been in part of the music, part of different groups, started the group that I founded called OGOG, which was in 1992, and started OGOG. You know what I'm saying? And man, we did a lot of things here in Tulsa and then abroad and everything, and influenced some rap groups, rap crews from our first over the counter project. So that goes a long way too, man. So ever since then, off and on, I've been doing the music because, of course, like I said, I was once part of the problem. So some of those issues came in, hindered how far I could have went as far as, with the music and everything. So now what brings me to the Legends thing, man, is reaching back to a lot of the people that's been influential. From I'm telling you, some of the pioneers, we had the same managers before and did songs and things like that. Been in shows together, recorded together and stuff like that. Been in the same studios, man, and. So yeah, Tulsa is rich in pioneers and stuff like that. So going back, getting those, and making a movement out of it is also a powerful thing. And I would say, and it's going to be doing some things, man. People need to stay in tune to see what's next on that. But I just love, man, everything to do. I'm a part of a lot of different things. I do a lot of different stuff, and whatever I do, I just try to be the best at it. You know what I'm saying?
Hey man, and with that being said, we're gonna jump into some of these tracks. Y'all keep it locked into the #1 station, blazing your nation. It's K Jams. Check it out, man. It's Friday. As promised, we're getting ready to bless somebody. Whether you got a man cave, Cheryl, your she shed is going to go up a whole nother level. If you attended the TU versus Arkansas game back on the 31st, hey, you could be in the winner's circle. Hey, somebody going to get a blessing in it. Put your name on it. Who it's going to be? Hey, we going live. Look.
Harry Broadcasting is KJMM, Bixby, Tulsa, 105.3. K James.
I don't follow rules and they don't like me.
And we doing our Takeover shit. Look, we just juggling stuff. 105 K Jams hip hop and R&B hits. As promised, we're still in the artist takeover with my guy Pastor Jay, but we wanted to put a pause on it for just 1 second. Somebody's about to get blessed. If you were at the TU versus Arkansas game back on the 31st and you filled out a registration form, today is your day. I feel like somebody's palms been itching, somebody's TV been flickering. That's a bar right there. One of y'all rappers better not steal that. I need my credits. But I digress. Check it out. Make sure you guys are tuned in on our 105.3 KJAMZ Facebook page. I'm going live, and you're going to know it's me because I'm dressed like a 90s R&B artist. So with that being said, I am actively shuffling the board because somebody is about to get blessed. I'm about to call somebody's name. I feel like I need to turn it over one more time because somebody's TV in the back was flickering. So check this out. If your name is Salvador Sandoval, man, that sounds like somebody off of Power. It sounds like a powerful attorney's name. Salvador Sandoval. Please hit us up at 918-493-4936. Again, the name is Salvador Sandoval. Hit me up right now at 918-493-4936. It's K Jams. Oh, where am I going? We still doing the artist takeover.
Right.
Pastor Jay,
That's
man,
right.
I appreciate you for rocking with me.
Most definitely. It's always good to rock with you, my brother.
So check this out, man. Jumping right back into the artist takeover seat. We're going to talk about the song Legends.
Oh, yes.
Because I ain't going to lie to you, man. You had me over here rocking. I was tapping my feet. And I was asking you, man, who sing that part? Who sing that part?
Yeah.
Man, we wanted to talk about that, man. How did that come about?
Oh, man, so that right there, that's Legends 1. And it's a part of the Legends movement, and we're going to be doing like 9 or 10 Legends songs. We already have Legends 2 recorded, got the video on that, which got Player 1000 and your fam, Chuck from Partners in Rhyme on there.
Shout out Uncle Chuck.
Yeah. And Snoop from the original DC Boys back in the day is on Legends 2. Legends 3 got Meta Net on there. It's fresh in the studio right now being mixed. But back to Legends 1 though. All right, yeah, Legends 1, of course I had to reach back. 9 Miller, a lot of people know Miller, you know what I'm saying? Came out, he started InCap Records with Pac-Man. You know what I'm saying? I was one of the ones who influenced, one of his influencers, 9 Miller, to get into the music and rap and everything. So it's always been love there. And Big Burner, a legend, been around.
Shout out Big Burner.
Yeah, for sure. Matter of fact, Player 1000 produced his first over-the-counter project was called the Days of Burner. Yeah, so Burner's on there. Then Drama, you know what I'm saying, is one of the female legends here in Tulsa that been doing it way back in the day as well. So she's on there. And we just came together, man, and we kicked Legends off one like that. And like I said, it's a part of the movement. There's going to be more of the Legends tracks, and they all going to be bangers.
Speaking of legends, man, I was seeing and I was hosting. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be one of the MCs
For sure.
to the Oklahoma Birth of Legends, which is jumping off this Sunday.
Sunday, bro.
At the Guthrie Green. You wanna elaborate on that as well?
Right, most definitely. This Sunday is going down at the Guthrie Green, 111 East Reconciliation Way. Yeah, make sure you be there now. So what this is we got OG Waba and Hotch on there, another pioneer of music here in Tulsa. As well, I just mentioned Big Burner, and we got OG Bucket Low coming from the city.
Okay.
Yeah. You know, back in the day, him and Daddy D and Nitro, you know, they was really on the airwaves, you know, all over the place. They was doing it. And so we had to include them as well. And so we have a lot of other people that has came afterwards. You see what I'm saying? That's influencers now, you know what I mean? And that's living legends, and some that are future, you know, that's finna be doing some big things in the future. So it's all about basically, you know, putting everybody out there and let everybody be recognized and bring the awareness to the people that has been pioneers, that has been doing this music in Tulsa for years and years. I mean, back to the mid 80s. You see what I'm saying? And so we just introducing them and bringing everybody together, man, as unity in this Tulsa music and this sound, so we can be more powerful working together, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to impacting and the pioneers and the artists in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
I'm loving it, especially when you can blend in, you know, the OGs, the pioneers, the originals, you know, with the up and coming, because, you know, we got a lot to learn from each other. You know, we never stop learning and growing, but especially when, the guys who are, just now, making waves and, up and coming, and they picking up gems, and they're, respecting the elders, and they're just like, man, hey, man, I used to listen to you when I used to be riding to school, it's a beautiful thing,
it's
man.
It's beautiful.
And then I'm seeing all the food trucks on there. I'm seeing that it's kid friendly.
Yeah.
I'm seeing that people don't even need a babysitter.
Right.
I'm seeing like this old community like love feeling.
Yeah, bro, because that's what it's about, man, and that's what we got to get to and stay on that level like that, where it's good vibes, where we loving each other, you know what I mean, where it's smiles, man, and hugs and kisses and all that good stuff, man. That's what I love to see, right? I mean, I just love to be part of even making that happen, man, and it's a beautiful thing. I'm excited, man. I can't wait to see it. It's gonna be live in direct, man, in direct. It's gonna be powerful. It's gonna be epic.
And that weather's been, feeling perfect. I don't know who needs to hear this, but go get you a lawn chair ASAPly. Because you're going to want to be out there. You're going to want to feel that breeze in your hair.
Oh, yeah.
You're going to be sitting there with the good music. You're going to be listening to, nothing but just dopeness, man. I'm going to be showing my behind on the mic, man. I'm going to be cracking jokes. And you're going to want to have that food on you. So I don't know who needs to hear this. Get you a good lawn chair, preferably with a cup holder.
That's right. That's right, because, you got Full Flavor Kings that's going to be putting it down. They always bring the sound. I mean, so it's going to be lovely, man. And, it's an epic event, man. But Legends, it's a good movement, man. It's something that is really needed, and it's going to be a blessing and impactful to Tulsa and Oklahoma as a whole. So shouts out to Big Burner, to Drama, to 9 Miller, you know what I mean, man, and to all the other pioneers and legends out there that we're going to be working together. And to love y'all, and, much love and blessings your way.
In the words of the late, great Rick James, unity.
Unity.
Man, speaking of, we're going to get into some of these bangers. Y'all keep it locked into the #1 station, Blazing Your Nation. Happy Friday. It's the weekend, baby. It's K-Jams. 105 K-Jams, Hip Hop and R&B hits. We're still in the building. I got my guy, Pastor J.
What up?
In here doing his thing, and most definitely been having me in here rocking with all these bangers, man. We're going to have to discuss this lingering smoke and this roses.
All right, for sure. Most definitely.
Straight bangers.
Thank you, my brother. Yeah, Lingering Smoke. That song, man, is just something from the heart. You know what I mean? Basically, talking about the history of Greenwood, and when you hear the song and listening to the words, you can see all of the gems and all of the history that's in there. Every line, every word
It's basically history, and you can learn from it. It's educational.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So that song at the same time talking about history, but it's educational. And then when we talk about the title of the song, Lingering Smoke, it's talking about how even though it's been a long time since that happened, you know what I'm saying, over 100, years ago, but the smoke it still lingers. Like from the bombs and from the gunfire. That's why I say at the end, ending a reverse, I talk about the bomb and the gun. You see what I'm saying? So the smoke still lingers from the bomb and the gun. And then in the hook, I'm talking about what the smoke symbolizes. You know what I'm saying? Pain, synthesized pain. You see what I'm saying? Stress, mental illness. You know what I'm saying? Basically just from torment, things, from that still resonates throughout the years. See what I'm saying? So it's a deep song, man, and it's very creative, put together creative in a creative manner. So yeah, that's what the lingering smoke means, that the smoke still lingers from back then, from the smoke, you know what I'm saying, of the guns and of the bombs, right? But in the form of, see what I'm saying, oppression, depression, and things like that. That's the smoke that's still lingering today. You see what I'm saying, man? The song is
deep.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie to you, man, because and it just, to me, it infuriates me, that us, we gotta drop these gems and songs because they're trying to hide our history.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And I played a couple of songs, on air, that's dropping gems about Black Wall Street or anything, and like people are coming like, that happened to your city for real,
right?
And it's just mind-boggling to me, man.
Right,
So
right.
I appreciate, as a Tulsa native, just period.
Yeah.
Just hearing our history.
Right. And I was just, fortunate growing up to have a mother that told me about it. And it was so ironic that when I started talking to people, throughout the years, because I automatically thought since I knew about it, everybody else did.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I was taken back because people that's from Tulsa, been born in Tulsa, didn't know. And here I am, I knew about it. You see what I'm saying? My mother was telling me about Malcolm X, you know what I'm saying? My mother she was up on that type of stuff. And I remember even with Malcolm X, people didn't even know who he was until the movie came out. They was like, who is Malcolm X? I was like, you didn't know who Malcolm X was? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But we knew, a lot of us knew about MLK because MLK was taught in schools. But Malcolm X wasn't taught in schools. So people growing up didn't know about Malcolm.
They don't want us knowing about it by any means necessary.
Exactly. So it was like, wow. So I was very, very, taken back about that as well. Same way. But I just had a mother who was instilling in me those type of things, the history and stuff like that. Because my grandmother, I'm pretty sure a lot of people from Tulsa, their grandparents and great-grandparents, shopped on Black Wall Street, Greenwood and things like that. So I was able to know about those stories and know about Greenwood. And so when I with the song, man, it was so easy to talk about, and to explain what I mean in the lyrics of the history of Greenwood and everything. And so yeah, man, it's a powerful thing. And even with the legend stuff, man, the documentary of our music is also going to touch on Greenwood and the music at that time, and how our music in the Midwest and in Tulsa was influenced even by Greenwood and by the musicians, the jazz, the R&B, on down to now. So it plays. So Greenwood plays a lot of part in a lot of things that I do. You know what I'm saying? The foundation besides God of what I stand on. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just and I thank God also first and foremost for bringing me through a lot of things. Like I said before, I want to just share this real quick. Coming up, man, and being humble for so many years, giving back, and what I mean by that is, a lot of the stuff that I do it's a lot of volunteerism. Every organization that I'm a part of, I don't get paid for any of it. But most of my day, is geared towards people, youth, senior citizens, those are incarcerated. Just those who are going through hardships, homelessness. I did a couple of food bag giveaways just, a couple of weeks ago. you know what I'm saying, with Catholic Charities. We're going to be doing another one next month. So when it comes to feeding the community, when it comes to, you know what I'm saying, encouraging youth to stay out of prison, stay out of gangs and stuff like that. I mean, education, I'm a part of Young People of the Next Generation, where, you know, we focus on parents that's struggling to, or parent that's struggling to send their kids to college. We find ways to get the money and to sign up for FAFSAs and things like that so they can get an education, you know what I'm saying, a higher education. So, but my point is that the boards and committees that I serve on, whether if it's social justice dealing with the NAACP, you know what I'm saying, as a religious chair committee that I did there before, legal redress and all of those type of things, man, fighting for the people, man, it's all free. See, legal redress, that's where people complain to. So I would take their complaints and I would fight for them, whether if it was education with the city, whatever it was.
Amen.
So my point is, you know, in them humble beginnings and what I do, my brother, is I don't get paid for any of that. Even when it comes to ministry, Seeking the Kingdom Ministries, you know, I'm the founder of that. So even with that, man, you know, I do services. I don't even get a salary. So everything that I do, man, I don't get paid for it. But I don't do it for that. That's not even why I do it. I do it for the love of people. You know what I'm saying? And because I want to build, and that's a passion to me. You know what I mean? So however God want to handle that, that's on him. But I'm going to do what I love, you know what I'm saying? And I love people, man. And so that's everything that I do is a part of that, brother.
Man, that's beautiful right there. I wish a lot of more people would be more selfless, especially when it comes to the community, especially when it comes to, like, giving back. Like you just said, man, you really can't put a price on, you know, feeding somebody who, you know, who is just, you know, down bad. And a lot of us would probably do better off if we realized that the only difference between, you know, us and them is the grace of God. You
Come
know,
on now.
You know what I'm saying? Because
right.
A lot of people don't want to admit it, but, you know, a lot of us living check to check. And if that
Right.
don't come through.
Come on now. it can be trouble.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know, if you don't take anything from that, man, be selfless.
Right on.
And, you know, do what you can. And also, with that being said, you know, I always ask all the artists, takeover artists, you know, to drop a gem for the youth. You know, we talking to the, you know, the young worlds in the back seat that may be, you know, just be tapping in, riding, maybe going to McDonald's or whatever with their, you know, mom or dad, or even somebody who may have just got in trouble this Friday.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Sitting there, 'cause they, you know, they probably got suspended for next week. You know, can you save them a couple of steps?
Right. Could I share about roses real quick? Do we have time?
Yeah.
Real quick and get into that.
Yeah.
Just real quick. The song "Roses" that has been played. It talk about giving each other our roses now. Give me my roses now. And basically what that's saying, of course, is look, don't wait till I die. You know what I'm saying? To you know, tell people you love me and come to my funeral. Basically, you know, saying, hey, I'm going to miss you and I love you and things like that. And then, you know, when the funeral directors and the funeral staff give you the flowers to put on my casket when it's going into the ground, you know, to saying, you know, you're being your final farewell, you know what I'm saying? Don't wait till then to give me that rose. You see what I'm saying? Show me that you love me right now. Show me, you know, that you appreciate me right now. Can we do that as a people, right? We need to do that more as a people, and that's what that song is representing, because so many times, you know, going through life, you know, we, of course, we go through struggles and hardships, but let's not take it out on each other. You know what I mean? Like, you see somebody in the store and they look at you and you just looking at them mean. Why? You know what I'm saying? For what?
What are you looking at?
Yeah, what did they do? Why can't we greet each other with a smile? Hey, what's up, brother? Hey, what's up, sister? How's your day going? I mean, like that, instead of, let's turn them frowns into smiles, right? And let's show each other, you know, that we care and we love each other now. You see what I'm saying? Let's stop downgrading one another. Let's stop devaluing each other. Let's value one another. Like, you know what I'm saying? When I see another guy, another male, that, hey, that's my brother, right? And also, you know, that's, I see a female, hey, that could, you know, that's like my sister. You see what I'm saying? My sister. And so we need to look at each other like that, like we're family, like, hey, that's my sister I'm looking at. Like if it was my biological sister. You see what I'm saying? What I want to hurt her, what I want to do her wrong, or my brother, what I want to hurt him or do him wrong. You know, that's how we got to change our perceptions and start and you know, turn it around and program it in a way. Look, you know what I'm saying? That's my brother. Why would I want to hurt my brother or my sister? You know, I'm my brother's keeper, my sister's keeper. And then with that said, I just want to encourage and empower the youth out there. You know what I'm saying? Number one, please stay away, you know what I'm saying, from prison. And stay focused, because I know things may look good right now and look like other people may be having fun and it looks so good, but I'm telling you, it's not good. And the consequences that follow that, it's not comfortable. So right now you don't know the consequences, you know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to warn you right now so you don't have to face those consequences. So how you're going to do that is you stay in school. You know what I'm saying? You do what you got to do to get a higher education, to get a career, to be an entrepreneur. You know what I mean? And like I was just saying a while ago, value each other and value yourself. Because if you don't value yourself, then no one is sure they're not going to value you. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's people out there that will show you love and value you anyway. But then you have quite a bit, that if you don't care for yourself, then it's a waste of time, sometime that they feel to care for you. You see what I'm saying? So just to eliminate that, just, value yourself, and you are somebody. And I know there's a lot of our youth going, today, that they don't feel like they're somebody. And they don't feel that they're valuable, because sometimes of the pictures and the visuals that society gives us that try to describe to us what somebody is. Or if you only somebody if you drive this kind of car. You only somebody if you wear these type of clothes. You only somebody, you know what I'm saying, if you have these type of people around you and this type of crowd and all of that. But no, that's not the description of being somebody. You know what I'm saying? The description of being somebody is that you are in this world right now, and God didn't make, you know what I'm saying, people to be nobody. So when you was born into this world, you are already somebody. Stop trying to be somebody. You are already somebody. The only thing that you want to do now is enhance who you is. The only thing you want to now is build on who you are, because you're already somebody. So stop trying to prove stuff to people. You know what I mean? Because they're not the ones you got to prove to. See what I'm saying? They don't have a hell or a heaven to put you in. So you don't got to prove nothing to them. So what you do is you know already that you somebody. Just build on that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling you, you're going to be successful. So I just want to end that note to say, stay empowered, stay encouraged, and do all you can do. And stay away from the negativity, and surround yourself with positive vibes and positive people.
Hey, man, Pastor J come through to say what he had to say.
For sure.
Hey, man, I don't know who needs to hear this, but y'all better pick up every single gem that he just dropped. Man, hey, we could just end the show on that one right there.
Right on.
If this was a meme, you would be dropping the mic and just like walking off. You got any shout-outs?
I want to shout out Padillo. Happy birthday, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to shout out my family, you know what I mean, on both sides. Shout out to, the people that the music, you know what I'm saying, Player 1000, Deekster. Shout out to, you know what I'm saying, D-Time. Shout out to B-Max. Shout out to Penny Boy. You know what I mean? Just everybody. Also all of the to the city. You know what I'm saying? To all of the people out there that's fighting and just working to make Tulsa a better place, a world-class city. You know what I mean? So I just want to send shout out and send love to all of the teams that I'm a part of, the committees and the boards and all of that. I love y'all. Let's keep up the good work. Let's keep pushing, you know what I'm saying, to try to make this a world a better place, however we can, you know what I'm saying. And I also want to give a shout out to Chaplain Liam Taylor, one of my mentors. Love you, man, and everything, and I appreciate all your gems and your advice throughout the years, and just everybody that support me. The Legends, the Birth of Legends team that's working with me to do this. I also want to just give a shout out also to Catholic Charities, Quick Trip, to my sister Rashida Jones, and her traveling business, just in Tanisha Hood, you know what I mean, and just there's so many people, though. I can just keep going on and on. But like I said, to all of those that I'm connected with in any shape, form, or fashion, if I didn't say your name, I love you and God bless you. Charge it to my head and not my heart.
Please charge it to his head and not his heart. Don't be tripping. With that being said, man, I appreciate you, Pastor J, for sliding through. And we going to rock out on the way out, right?
That's right, my brother. We're going to rock on the way out.
Hey, man, y'all keep your radios turned up and locked into the #1 station, blazing your nation. This is another episode of the Artist Takeover. It's K-Jams.
Yep.